Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 47 of this Let's Play European Universalis 4. We are, of course, playing the 24 Custom Casters scenario, in which we are playing as Brancaster. And our goal is to take all of the other casters out the game, as long as they're not in Europe. Okay, and right, we are at war with Holcaster and the Coalition. Of course we are. We are fighting them. They've taken a bit of land. We've taken more. I think we're actually kind of on the verge of winning. Our objective is to take as much of the Netherlands as we can. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a bit of a recap here. We're at war with all of that. Okay, interesting. And I believe that we've actually killed most of their army. Yes, we have. Marvellous. Right, let us continue then. Only one new rival. So, we do have a rather large army forming up here, which we'll need to keep an eye on. In fact, you have successfully taken the territory you were assigned, so we're going to move you over there. You've taken that. You can go to that. These two armies combined could take that one, I think. So if we move you to Meppen, then we can assault Helra. Oh no, they've seen the danger. Can you get into there? You can't. Can you go there? You can't. Rats. Okay, you've taken that. Can't go into Cone either. Ah, fort's getting in the way. Not appreciating that. Let's take you down. You are still sieging that. Riga's going to fall soon. Yes, we want to renew war taxes. We have more than enough military points. Speaking of military points, we can in fact go to the next tech level, which gives us much stronger artillery fire and a new artillery type. So artillery is now really strong, which is good because we have a lot of it, particularly when you compare our 70,000 to their 19. We have lots more guns than they do. They are getting a fairly large army up over there. We'll move them into assault. We do have a lot of armies over here kind of supporting each other, so we should be safe. So they might be going after them. I think they are. So let's march and see if we can intercept. That is the Prussian army defeated. We're going to sit here in Leafland and make sure that falls. It's also a nice little blockage to stop Prussia joining these fights. Yes, they are coming after you. You are on your way. That's fine. As long as you can hold for a while. Oh, you have no general. That's irritating. You, however, do. You've just arrived here. Force march. Consolidate. Consolidate. Shift consolidate, not actual consolidate. Blockade. We are being blockaded. I'm going to take the unrest. It's only for 5 years. Force march has now arrived. We should be able to win this fight. Simply because the quality of our troops is so much higher, even though we are still outnumbered. However, they do have more reinforcements on the way, so we are going to force march you guys and throw you in as well. In fact, let's make this decisive. That was a victory, so you probably don't need to force march, just normal march. Likewise, normal march. The reason I'm doing that is these guys are now here. They will have had the morale boost for the victory, and then these guys are basically going to suicide straight in on top of us and take a whole ton of damage. In fact, a stack wipe. The Dutch army is moving up there. We have 16,000 men here. I'm going to split you off and send the half without a general into my own territory to recuperate. In fact, I'm going to take Mainz back. You have retaken all the lands that we had lost. Are we at war with you? Yes. We're going to send you to go and take Bavaria out. That one is almost done. They've just taken Tyrol, which is somewhat annoying, but they don't have a massive army there. No, they've taken Pfalz. That's fine. I think the as soon as Claif falls, we should be in a pretty good position to push forwards again. We have a couple of armies in reserve. In fact, I might move some of these reservists. We'll move you. Shift consolidate to here to kill them. We'll have you kill that. Really? 19,000 men is not enough to take? You have a level 7 fort here. I need 21,000 men to take that fort. So as soon as Crane has fallen, I'll probably move them in to support. Holcaster wants peace. Unfortunately for them, I do not. Goldingen can also be blockaded. I really must start building a navy. Another stack wipe. Siege of Crane is over, so you go in and support them. In fact, you take over that siege, and then we can move these guys up to somewhere more useful. Another victory, you can move to Tyrol. Ah, Clave has fallen. You can go to Helra. In fact, no, you can go to Berg and cut them off. Kill them, hopefully. And then we can move on to Helra and take... Ooh, that's where the Dutch army is. Let's go up there. I probably need some support for you, so we'll send these guys up as well. Porcaster is in a war against Lancaster. Lancaster is, oh, bugger, allied with Mitcaster, which might draw Mitcaster into a conflict against me. Wait, I accepted, didn't I? Yeah, I accepted. Why am I not in this fight? Because the extra icon hasn't appeared down there. I did accept. What a bizarre bug. Right, you guys are about to arrive. You probably are enough to defeat them. Even though you are hugely outnumbered, we have more artillery. In fact, our army is just a nicer arrangement than theirs. They have a huge number of infantry on the front line, but almost all of them are sub-strength. You can see because they're kind of faded out, and if they have less than... Well, you can see their regiment strength, 540 minus 75%. Flanking range is reduced, while my own is increased, plus I have royal mortar... Sorry. Do we both have mortars? No, I have royal mortars and they have cohorn mortars, so my army's just stronger. You can see the morale difference there actually. 5.3 against my 6.1. Koblenz has fallen. Good. In fact, go and make sure they don't take Cleef off of us. They have 18,000 men on the way. That's not going to be enough for you. We'll shift consolidate, make sure we are ready for the next stage of this fight. We have some reinforcements coming in, which I will also consolidate. And there we go, stack wipe. Boom. You go and take that. You go into Holland. Are we at war with Brancaster? No. In fact, Brancaster is friendly towards us. Aren't you at war with Anjou? No, not anymore. Okay, these provinces have all fallen, so we have a whole bunch more troops who can move up here. Except there is something of a blockade going on. You've taken Heidelberg. Go and do that. How many troops do they actually have? Not many. Yeah, we've absolutely blitzed them in this war, actually. I'm surprised it's been this close. Sorry, I'm surprised it hasn't been that close. We still have 127,000 men in the bank. We've hardly even touched our manpower pool. I'd really like to kill them. Yes, you can do it. We have another 10,000 there. Can I reach them? No. No, I can. Force march, cut them off. Couldn't reach. We'll go to Metz and then cut them off. Boom, caught you. And another stack wipe. Okay, cool. So you stop force marching, go up to take that. We have a bunch more men here. You can go to Pfalz, and then you can go to Baden. And we're going to be in a position to actually pay off another loan very shortly. I'm somewhat tempted to do that. Not quite there, but we're close. Alright, you've taken that territory, but I'm quite happy to just sit here because it means that Prussia can't get past. The only thing is I might want to steal some land from Prussia. Do I? Yeah, I have a core on Riga, but nothing else. I might want to take Riga because it's quite a nice province, I seem to recall. They really don't seem to have many troops left. There's definitely a very noticeable absence of enemy combatants in this area. Right, we've taken all of that. Are we at war with Limburg? Limburg? Yes. Go and take it. Then by all means, take it! Are we at war with Brabant? Yes. Wow, Brabant are big. I had not realised that. Oh, Bamber didn't fall in the end. Probably not a big deal. It's really Holcaster I'm after. And if I can take these, then maybe I can vassalize them. That was a very good suggestion in the comments, by the way. Because if we have Holcaster vassalized, then that means... Oh, they don't actually have that many cores left. Really? They have a couple of cores, but not actually as many as I'd expected. I only have the 3. Sorry, Utrecht. Oh no, 4. Okay, they have a couple. So what we can do is we can vassalize them, we can give them these territories back so that we don't need to spend the admin on coring them. And then we can take, like, Brancaster out, that's another caster dead, and then we can... Oh, Brancaster's down here as well. Okay, never mind. And basically we can just use Holcaster to make it cheaper in terms of admin. Why are you not taking that? No, you're not able to. Prussia, stop trying to sneak through. What territory can I actually take from them? In fact, how much would it cost to vassalize you? 180. Far too expensive. So we'll take those, and then maybe something like that. Could take Riga. Plus money. In fact... No, I definitely want those. I think I'm going to leave Riga for the time being. I'm going to try and take some more territory from down here. Maybe I will just take those 5. Does this add anyone strong to the coalition? No one that's already... Oh no, Lancaster would join. And Brancaster. See, Lancaster is the first one that I'm kind of going, maybe about. Because they are pretty big. Wouldn't draw Porcaster in though. They would actually accept this peace deal. I can take more land, surely. All these provinces are just so expensive. Is it just because of the coalition? Oh, I could do that. Though holding these two would be an absolute nightmare. Probably shouldn't do that. Something like that, perhaps, which would allow me to connect to Helra next war and spread out that way. Or we can have the more consolidated Hoya. Is there something which would be worth more than 85? I mean, yes, that would get us up to 99, giving us Holland as well, which would actually allow us to shift our trade into English Channel and potentially make more money that way. But then the problem is I just can't reach it, so I can't defend it. I'm genuinely surprised I can't get anywhere for 15 war score. Really, nothing. Oh, I could return some territory. I can make you annul the treaty. I can make you give me money. In fact, no, what I'm going to do, much better, is war reps plus cash. That would be a better option. Holcaster does tend to be rather rich. Okay, so how much more do I need for this? Not very much, so war continues. Onwards! You need to go and take that. They are unfortunately, oh man, retaking some of this land from behind us, but we can just move up and take them. Helra has fallen, that's a good one. Move down to Antwerp. Another army is dead, and another army. Won the siege of Holland. Okay, you should definitely accept now. Yeah. Thought you would. Unfortunately, I can't separate piece them, which is very annoying. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. It's only actually going to give us 60 overextension, which isn't a huge amount. Except I will have to core that. What? Stuff. Alright. If you want to make it a bit longer, then fine. Seems somewhat bizarre to me, honestly. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, can't for another month. There we go. I'm just still trying to think about this, because if I do this, then I can take Heller on the next one, which will give me an access to taking, coring all of this stuff here. That is tempting. I think actually this would be a better choice than going after Hoya. We still have the war reps and stuff. Okay, were you going to accept this one? Thank you. Okay, that is better. Right, all of you lot, come home. We'll spread you out for the moment, and then we'll reassign you into your big stacks, ready to fight against big armies that come after us. So first thing is first, we're going to turn off our forts. We're going to have a look at these guys to see if we are claiming everything we can. We're going to start some more claims going. Actually, I'm going to start fabricating on... What am I going to fabricate on? Prussia. So I'll probably push north next. No, not Gotland. That's a stupid one. Go away, Scania. You're an irrelevant idea. Though you are hurting my prestige, probably. No, not really. My huge power projection rather helps. Plus 90 from taking territories from Brancaster. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Who are actually my rivals now? It's like Lancaster, isn't it? Alcaster and Lancaster. And I need a new general, and I should do that while my tradition is huge. So we're going to spend a bunch of this on new generals. That'll do. You are rubbish. In fact, what I'm going to do is no leader, no leader, no leader, and no leader. Right. Who is good here? You are very good. You are also very good. You are excellent. You have decent siege, but not much else going for you. Likewise. I do so many sieges that I kind of like the high siege people, so I might just get rid of the 2 non-siegers. Although you are excellent in combat. You are in fact the best combat person I have. So we're going to get rid of you. We need 2 more. 445, you're not a very good fighter. I'm very tempted to get rid of you. Just because you only have 1 siege. You're from an old generation. The minimum siege now is 2. You're just very good at fighting. 14. 16. Yeah, you are just weaker than the others. So these are my 5 leaders now. They're all very good at fighting. You're probably the weakest, but you have 4 siege, which is ridiculous. And you're very, very quick. So you're a master sieger. Brancaster is at war with Anjou again. Aha! Brancaster is growing kind of alarmingly. Maybe I should ally... I'm allied to Anjou, aren't I? Yeah. And you still actually like me, despite my not having improved relations or having a royal marriage with you. So let's do that. Who actually are my allies at this point? I have no idea. And Brancaster is the other one. I have no free diplomats. You... I got no... Oh, need to wait until the 30th of May. Fine, whatever. So, you two are equal number. Merge. You two, also equal. Merge. You and... Where is he? You. Merge. Or do I want to keep these 22,000 man armies? Because I can very easily combine them. And I don't need to worry so much about attrition. Actually, I kind of want to do that, because I can just keep moving them around as and when I need them. And that also means I can have more generals. Because I have how many armies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 5 of them will have generals. Yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2. We have a little 2-star. No! We have another 2-star. No! Right, that will do. So we have 2,000 men only outstanding. We can reduce our maintenance, which means we're making a ton of money. We can repay another loan, which means we're making even more money. And we have some coring to do. Manage. We can increase speed. Actually, I don't need to pause during all this. Except I automatically pause it as soon as a message comes up so I can actually read what it says. Although that was actually an autosave. Right. We still have admin points left. I'm thinking that we should probably do this. Oh, you should start doing protecting trade again. Although you are very old. I might upgrade you. Or I may just stop using light ships at all and going entirely with heavies. What is my force limit these days? 66. How many heavies will I be contending against? That's not what I meant. In fact, let's just have a look at this and laugh. Yeah, we have loads of manpower and we're not even at our maximum. We're getting 3,000 a month. We have a max of 260,000. In fact, we haven't added any estates over here, so that's going to increase. Although these ones might actually be burghers, so that might be a thing. And then navies. This is where it's going to get scary. No, it's only 26. So if I had 40 heavies, I would be fairly secure. I think I am going to go up tech. And I might even go up another admin tech, seeing as I'm 5 behind now. Ah, we've gained a nationalism CB, which means I no longer need to claim stuff to go to war. And imperialism too, though imperialism is less useful. Nationalism is basically anyone with Germanic culture I can now declare war on to form Germany. So, anything here in orange I can now declare war on, is what that means. So being Germanic culture when nationalism comes in is huge. French as well, if you haven't managed to get the whole of France, that's also very, very nice. Gets a little more difficult for the others. Like Russian, I guess that would invite you into wars against Poland and Lithuania. They're all Slavic. Balkans, no. Hungarian, no. Iberian, again, only if you don't have Iberia already, which is somewhat unlikely. So that's that. And Germany is just the most likely because it generally is still pretty divided. And we still have no mission. Reduce overextension. I can do that. I can do that. Now give me +1 diplomatic reputation, which means people like me more. Oh, what fools. Have some merchant mines, 10 power. Don't care. I am not doing anything to Holcaster. This is wrong. I should be definitely claiming some of their land. I'm already claiming you. I'm not claiming you at the moment. I should be. Ooh, another conversion. My list is ridiculous again. And estates, that's the other thing I was going to do. Before I do that though, I should have a look at this. Those three should definitely be Burger. They are already trade posts. Sorry, central trade. Which means my control of this region I would have expected to be much higher than 45. What on earth is going on there? Oh, it's my overextension's probably reducing it. I'd guess. Oh, and the embargoes. I'm genuinely surprised it's not higher. You guys get to work. Protect trade, Lubeck. Meanwhile, Baltic is feeding most of its money forwards. That's good. Why is that so low? Oh, the Burkers are upset still. That would also do some of it. Okay, fair enough. Once the Burkers are back on side, we'll be fine. In fact, giving them that land probably means that they will be back on side. Nope, they still hate us. Okay, all the other stuff looks fine. We're up to 53 now, that's because the ships are going. Anjou will cede land to Brancaster. Oh, interesting. And then the other thing was these two provinces can both go to the nobility, I think. How actually are the clergy doing? You have currently got 16%. Yeah, you actually have more land than you should do right now. Another tech, which will be admin, will do it. The next one gives us more ideas and constitution. Oh, am I already? No, I never changed my government, did I? Oh, I did. Good. Claim. More centralization, which is actually very helpful. I need another war. I think I'll probably just have a truce with most people now. Truce with you for another 2 years. Have we actually fabricated everything in your territory? No, not even close. 2 years to fabricate, and then we go to war again. Chop chop. Decline of the nobility has expired, and they've gone up to 70, which is dangerous. Wow, them. I guess that's always been the case. Like, the minimum is 65, basically. We have gained cores, lots of... Wow. We have lots of unrest, yes, I'm not surprised. We have reduced overextension. Haha. We have more ideas to do. Don't think we have any more policies I want to enact. Not really. Create a proper fleet. That is something I do intend to do. Just not quite yet. 3-decker, 25. Need 2 more diplotechs. Ooh, free stability and missionary strength. Yes, please. Which actually means I can repay another loan. Although, what was that? You are saying that I can establish Sunday schools, which is free missionary strength. Yeah, of course I want that. And then I'm going to repay a loan, which means I'm paying even less interest. And we have a claim on Helra, so we need one more on Claif, and then we are done with Holcaster. Boom. Okay, so the next war will probably be Mitcaster and Brancaster. Sorry, yeah, Polcaster. I am Brancaster. Lancaster is no longer a valid rival. Really? I find that amusing. Polcaster has invaded Ireland. That's a pretty good sign. If like Lancaster's fleet is that weak, that's a very, very good sign. Okay, so who do I not have a truce with at this point? All of this. Fortunately, I need to get through Medcaster to get into Italy. Polcast would definitely be next, and if I get far enough through Polcast, then I'll have a border with... Oh no, still Trans-Danubia, so Trans-Danubia would be the one I have to kill. You're already in a coalition against me, so the coalition would probably be Midcaster, Trans-Danubia, and Polcaster, Gencaster, Islecaster? I want to say. Yeah, so we're actually going to be fighting on our southern border for once, rather than our western and our eastern. No, that's fine. Why are you not in my own territory? We've a bunch more claims done. You probably are still going. Yes. Hess. No, Mittercaster will be first. Mittercaster, fabricate. Where's Memmingen? Actually, Sud Tyrol would be nice. Gives us access to more stuff. Transdanubia. Do I want to fabricate on you? Maybe. I have a free person. Yes. I have no idea where that is, but it will do. And we have just eclipsed Lancaster, which is a plus 20. Nice. We're actually going to struggle to keep power projection up if we have no rivals. Anyway, that is the end of this episode, I am afraid. So in the next episode, we are very likely to get into yet another coalition war. We have a ton of manpower. We have sufficient funds in the bank, and we have a pretty strong army. Though we could actually expand our army even more. Yeah, it's kind of tempting. I need to recreate my template. What is the template these days? 1039. You know what? I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to start more troops going. Oh, what? Why can't I add? I can. 10, 3, 9. Use all the provinces. That's going to cost a bunch of cash. And then we'll call this just standard again, considering we actually deleted the other one. Cool. So if we wanted to build some more armies, we could do that. However, it would cost us a lot of money, and I'd kind of like to repay our loans before we do that. We still have 1,800 outstanding. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Things are definitely getting kind of exciting, although we've snowballed. I don't think there's anyone that can really stand against us. This next coalition war is going to be interesting, simply because it's a big chunk of this southern area, and we have some much larger nations now coming up against us rather than these little ones that we've been fighting until now. And some of their armies might be good. Like we haven't fought Alcaster before, not on land anyway, so I don't know how their armies are going to fare. Gencaster? You're at war with Mittercaster? Interesting. And Mittercaster actually seems to be winning. Huh, well that may actually... Coalition war against them wouldn't be a bad thing, because Gencaster is obviously weakened, as is Mittercaster, so in a year's time, Europe's going to burn again. I hope you will join me for that. I'll catch you then. Goodbye.